Consistency isn't what you think it is. Most people think consistency is doing the same thing every day, is never making mistakes, is making sure everything is done the same, is perfection. People think consistency is perfection. All these conceptions are wrong. These are misconceptions. Because consistency really is it's the ability to do things even when things are going wrong, do things no matter the circumstances, and to get back up when you fall down. That's consistency. That's consistency. That's resilience. Those two words tie together so well. That's what consistency is. Consistency is, oh, I missed a day. I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I'm going to get right back to it. The more you make it a big deal, missing a day, the more you make that one day a big deal, the more likely you're going to be like, oh, I missed one day, I may as well miss another. You're going to do that if you make it such a big deal missing one day. I'd rather you never beat yourself up missing one day every couple weeks than hate yourself for missing a day. Hate yourself for missing a day, because you know what happens when you're tormenting yourself, when you don't give yourself credit, you burn out. And then you miss a ton of days because you burnt out, because you didn't give yourself credit, because you didn't chill on yourself a little bit, because you're being too hard on yourself. Just miss a day and get right back to it. That's what consistency is. Consistency is resilience. Consistency is doing things consistently, but not all the time. It's not gonna ruin your goals if you have to go out with your family for a weekend and you don't work out for a couple days. It's not gonna ruin your gains. It's not gonna ruin my YouTube channel. It's not gonna ruin your YouTube channel if you miss a couple days because you had to go to a funeral, or if you had some family issues. You're not gonna fucking fall off the face of the earth. You're not gonna die. It's not that big of a deal. But the thing is, the consistent people are the ones who go do that, and then they come right back to it. No regrets, no secret self-hate in their mind because they missed those couple days. Just they got right back to it. That's something you can do consistently. You can do consistency for a little bit, doing something every day. You can do that for a couple weeks. You can do that for a month. But eventually you're going to burn out because you're tormenting yourself. You're tormenting yourself up here. You are being way too hard on yourself. If you miss one day, it's not the end of the world. If you mess up on something, if you mess up on some streak, if you mess up on some thing you don't want to do anymore, something you want to do more, it's not a big deal, because you can get right back to it. You can always get right back to it. There's always a day to do better. There's always another day to do better. There's not always another day to do better, but you can always start. Preferably start earlier, but you can always start. Never think it's too late. Consistency. Consistency is not what you think it is. Consistency is not every day. Consistency is not perfection. Consistency is not doing the same thing. Consistency is doing what you can. Consistency is giving 100% of whatever percent you have. If you have 50% in the tank, you take 100% of that 50%. You take 100% of that. That's what consistency is. It's doing the most you can with what you have. Because circumstances change. You can't do the same thing with different circumstances. You can't do it. It's impossible. So don't beat yourself up over it. Just be consistent and do what you can with what you can. Do what you can with what you have. If you have a lot one day, give a lot. If you have less one day, give as much of that little bit give as much of that little bit as you have. Give all of it. Give it all. But that's consistency. Consistency is going to look like this. Consistency isn't going to be linear. Consistency is going to be ups and downs. But it's all trending upward because you're being consistent. You're missing a couple of days, but you're also stacking days. 7 out of 8 days. Six, like, if you go a whole 2 weeks and you miss one day, that's still 13 out of 14 days. That's still 13 days of work. And that one day you missed, that's a day of rest. You need to recover sometimes. So don't beat yourself up over missing one day. Just get right back to it when you can. Because life slows down at times. Life is going to stop you at times. But it's just about picking it up where you left off. That's what consistency is. You pick up where you left off. Pick up where you left off. Because consistency is not about being perfect. It's not about being perfect. Get that through your mind. Because a lot of you guys just are building this habit of self-hate because you're missing days. Because life is inconsistent. Life is inconsistent. It's hard to remain true. You can't... Here. You can never be truly consistent. Like, this is true consistency. What you can be is be as consistent as life allows. As consistent as life allows. Your life is going to be different from other people's lives. Your life might be more chaotic than somebody else's life. But be as consistent in that chaotic life as you can. Fit it in where you can. If you miss a day, it's fine. Because you did what you could. You know in your mind if you did what you could. So make sure you do what you can with what you have. Do what you can and remain consistent. Do it on the days you can. Don't be lazy. Don't skip a day when you know you could have done it. But you can skip a day when you know you can't do it. Don't try and force it into your schedule. Whatever you're doing. Don't try and force it into your schedule. But consistency is about picking up where you left off. It's about doing things when you can and giving 100% of the effort that you have. Giving 100% of what you have. So do that. Do what you can. Do what you can. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.